welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you're not new here. So, make sure, ow, yes, that glue gun is on. Ow, I was making sure my glue gun was on because today I'm going to show y'all how to make one of these loaded hanging wall hearts. These are prints by Oohlala Vintage Treasures. They're her, here we go. Shoot, they're her Chiffon Elegance kit. And if I don't have that right, I apologize. I will definitely leave a link to her Etsy shop down in the description so that y'all can check out all of her beautiful digitals. But these are her latest. I'm almost certain it's her Chiffon Elegance kit. And so she has all of these hearts and all of these pieces of ephemera that you can make into loaded pocket hearts. And I thought, how cute would it be to make them into a wall hanging? I'm going to use this size, but she even has smaller ones, and I've made one of those as well and put it in here. Y'all will see that in a little while. So you can make different sizes, or they're just adorable. So I already have all 3 of these in my Etsy shop. They're there waiting for you if you want one. And I'm going to show y'all these first. So the hanger is made from these pretty little pearl hanging. I've got a little swatch of pearl wispies there, some more pearls, the cutest little ruffly vintage looking piece there, little snippets, and the prettiest blingy key hanging down. I just think that's so pretty. Okay. My brain is not wanting to fully function today. Y'all excuse me. All right, here we have this journal tag with some pretty snippet and bling attached to it. How pretty is that tag? Then we've got a round tag. I've got some eyelash lace and some other lace and some pearls. And then the square rectangle tag. And y'all just look how pretty. Down here I've got some faux feathery looking things hanging off and just the prettiest little dangle lace trim. I think it's just gorgeous. All right, here is the second one. And what I have with this one is, let me get this snippet straightened out there. There we go. It's hanging by more pearls. I've done pearls with all of them. I've backed it with this cute little tatting lace. It looks like tatting. It's not, but it looks like it trim. And I don't know if y'all can see, I've also backed it with this slightly string of glue there. There we go. Gold with sequins and little beads. Can y'all see that? It's backed with that as well, and I think that's adorable. Look how pretty that is. Up here on one of the pockets, I've done some layering. Some pretty applique here. Up here we've got another snippet and a beautiful sparkly heart with rhinestones. And I've got the round one backed with the doily. There's my rectangle one with the 3D tea-dyed flower. And here is the heart that I was telling y'all about. Now, I did not make this into a pocket, but you certainly can. And I'm going to show y'all how I made these in just a second. Y'all can do it the same way. But this one I turned this way, and I thought I was going to stuff stuff in the back and then stick it in here, but I like the way it looked doing it like this instead. But I want to get y'all to get a good look at these digitals. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, I liked the way that it looked like this better. So, you know, if you're the one that purchases this, you can of course obviously do it however you want to do it. But anyway, all right, there's that one. And then this was the very first one that I made. Again, the pearl hanger. Down here, I've got some wispy, sequined, just pretty tulle-like stuff. And I've lined this with some sequin cording. In here, I've got a round one. It's got some applique here and some cheesecloth and some pieces here. In here, some gold sequins and some eyelash fiber, looks like. And here it was lined with some sari silk and some little tiny snippets and a little teeny tiny crown of bling. Over here I've got some more snippets dangling. I've made a bow, and I've got this piece of pearlized flower here. I'll just give y'all a minute to look at this beautiful digital, just gorgeous. So this was the first one that I made. I fell in love and I thought, I want me one like this. And I actually love all of them, but this was my first one. You know, this was my baby. There's something special about that first one. And I'm not talking about with children, but when you make something, I don't know, it could be with children. They're all special. But something about making that first one and just, you know. And so I'm going to somewhat recreate this one. It's not going to be exactly the same, but it'll be similar. But the three I just showed y'all are in my Etsy shop. You can find them there. All right, so I've already got my two picked out, and it's these two. And I'm going to glue them together. And that's how I got the digital back here and then the digital here as well. You don't have to do that. I just wanted to for a couple of reasons. One, got to do my pearl first. But one, I wanted the look like I just showed y'all, and two, I'm trying to think how I want this. I think I want it like that. The sturdiness, you know, I'm selling those and I want them to be as sturdy as absolutely possible, last for as long as possible, and they're going to be hanging on the wall. They need to be sturdy. So I put two of them together. They are printed out on project paper, really thick project paper, so they'll last quite a while for sure. But you know, you don't have to do them like that. This is just some glue to fasten it together. I'm going to sew it. Didn't mean to put that glue yet, y'all. I feel like I'm half asleep. Y'all please excuse me. You know what, maybe it would be best, and then let me take off a little bit of that glue right there. There we go. And then just slide it in between. I've done that a couple times on my other ones. I do think it might work a little better with holding it in place. My glue gun is acting up. I don't know what the deal is, but it's just pouring out the top and making a mess, driving me crazy. So I need a new glue gun, so I cannot have that. not. Maybe it would be better if I put my glue in before I try that. That way it'll grab a hold, hopefully. Yeah, that worked. Hold that there for a second. I've had my granddaughter for 10 days. She's almost 10 months old, and I had her for 10 days while her mommy and daddy were in Germany. And today is my first day without her. Mama came and got her yesterday evening. And I think my brain is, you know, I'm not going to say it's from that because I'm like this sometimes even without that. And I just feel like I'm in a brain fog. All right. Hope I'm not getting my hair on top of my head in the video. Hopefully not. And y'all, again, you don't have to use the pearls to hang. You can use anything. And, you know, if you're going to use the smaller, I was thinking about the smaller hearts and, you know, making a few wall hangings. And, you know, just the little tiny pearls would be adorable, or little pieces of trim, some ribbon, anything would work really. Alright, I'm now gonna, does that need trimming at all? No, I don't think so. It looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to distress, which I should have done before I put the pearls, but you know, it'll work. I'm not worried about down here. I'll get that on the other side. Okay. Yeah, I am going to need to trim that. That's going to be flipped and a little bit too much of that showing there. Oh, I meant to distress. Oh no, my. What happened there? Ah, that's what happened. Come unhooked. Never had that happen before. I need to take some pliers and close it a little better. Okay. So y'all, after I do this, I'm going to go sew my heart to make it even, you know, it adds a little something to it, I think, but also just to add some, a little more strength. I cannot promise y'all that your sewing machine is going to go through these parts very well. Mine struggles a little bit. Of course, mine is not your most updated I'm sure it's not the strongest sewing machine in the whole world, certainly not industrial. And it struggles a little bit. It does. I have to kind of give it a little kick and make it chug on. It does it. I cannot promise y'all. Y'all know y'all's sewing machine better than I do. I know mine will do it. It just doesn't like to do it. Okay, now what I'm going to do that's going to help with the sewing is just let's glue this down right there. There we go. All right. I don't know why those are not even. That did not happen, and I had my papers right. So, but those pockets you can see are not quite, I mean, like all of these, perfectly even. I'm sure it was the way that I glued it, and I did have to do some cutting. So, no worries, all of these pockets are perfectly even. But this one comes up a little bit, but I don't care because I will take a piece of trim and pull it up just a little bit, and it will look like it perfectly matches. Will not be able to tell. But I am going off camera to give this a sew, and I will be back. Okay, I am back, and I got the sewing done. I'm trying to look where I applied glue to this so it wouldn't, I already applied glue somewhere so that it wouldn't come apart. I did do it so that I wouldn't lose any sequins. There we go, I feel it. Can't see it, but I feel it. Okay. Didn't quite cut it quite long enough. All right. While that is drying, I will get my underlace ready. I'm going to use the same that I used for the other because I think it's just really cute. Sorry, I don't mean to go off camera there. glue dripping. There we go. Ugh. I'm gonna have to order a new glue gun. That's already looking really pretty. It is, it is. Okay. Got glue on my nails, of course. I just love how shabby this trim is. It kind of reminds me of tulle of a ballerina skirt. If anyone has any idea what might be wrong with my glue gun or how I might fix it, I'd appreciate the knowledge. This is the glue stick that belongs with the gun. It's been doing this for days, so I don't know. I use my glue guns constantly, you know, so I mean, you know, just might be just wear and tear and time to replace it. Beautiful. Now time to do that. Okay. I'm gonna make a bow. I would love if this would do the first time. I wouldn't have to undo it and start over like I normally do to get it the way that I want it. I can see I'm going to have to. That side is too short. Now this is not brain fog, this is me tying my bows. I try to tie them attached to you know, the spool before I cut it, but I already had a couple of pieces, well, a piece that I really wanted to use, so I knew it would need to be that length, so I didn't do that with this one. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute little bow. Okay. And do little snippets. I just gathered up some pieces that I had that I thought would look pretty, and hopefully they will. I didn't try them out. I think that they do. They'll look really good right there. Okay. Look, y'all, I cannot get my my pen through this. There we go. Like, that's how it's going. It wouldn't go. Here we go, this piece. Yeah, I like that. I'm trying to think, how did I do that one? Yeah, okay, it's all glued on there. All right, so I actually didn't need this, but I'm wondering if it might go better if I did leave it like that. No, I don't need to. I'm just gonna glue them down there. I don't need the ball pen. I'm not gonna hang it from that. So all of that fighting with that one piece was for nothing. That's okay. I didn't bring my pokey tool in here. Oh, I think that's so cute. Had to stand up to get a better view and still keep it in the camera. All right, let's start making the pieces to go in it. Let's see. All right, let's move that to the side. A little bit of fiber. Definitely gonna need something to press this down, I'm sure. Working with a messed up glue gun, especially on camera, not fun. But I really wanted to share this with y'all, and I hope that y'all will overlook that little bit. Certainly not going to take away from the beauty of the craft itself. Yeah, and see, I'm just having the issue of too much glue pouring out. All right, let me cut this. I don't think that I like that piece of, well, if it does that, it's fine. Well, cut it off. There we go. Trying to decide if I'm going to keep these pieces or not. I guess I can put it in there and kind of get an idea. Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna keep it. It just lends to the shabbiness, the shabby look. I kind of like that. And I can change my mind. I can clip it off later. Y'all, I promise y'all that this is it's been a really good glue gun, and it normally doesn't behave like this. That's one of the reasons why I've loved it so much. Normally you let off the trigger and it just stops, and it gives me the perfect controlled amount. So for any of y'all considering buying it, absolutely do, because when I do buy another, that's what it will be for sure. Okay. I did not distress this. I just like the look, so I'm gonna do that. And go around and hit that white just a touch. Does anyone have any summer plans yet? I know the last time that I asked y'all that, I had not had any, but my husband just put in to take off a day in a couple of weeks for us to go camping. Last year for his birthday, I bought us a new tent. Yes, we actually go camping in a tent, but I needed something much bigger than what we had. Yeah, so I got something a lot bigger, a lot nicer. So last time we went, I did enjoy the day very much. You know, going hiking and exploring and then just being out in nature. Y'all think that's so cute. But I did not enjoy the getting up and down and having to duck, and I'm just getting too old for all of that, you know. And so I got us a better tent, and you know, hopefully it will be all that I'm hoping. Hopefully. We will see. All right, one more piece. Where did it go? There it is. All right. So something else that I wanted to share with y'all is the storage of my ribbons and some of my trim, mostly my ribbons and my pieces that I make bows with. And well, anyway, I have them stored in a separate place from my laces and my trims and stuff. And I was trying to organize them, and I come up with one of the solutions I came up with was I took this paper, my leftover papers that I'm not using at that moment, and kind of wrapped them up to make them, kind of thick and more substantial, and wrap my trim around them. And what I have this wrapped around is one of Oohlala Vintage's Ballet Dreams kit pages. And I love it. It's a simple solution, and it's a pretty solution. So just sharing a little piece of my organization, which sometimes leaves a lot to be desired, but I think this was a clever idea. Don't know exactly what I'm going to do here. I wonder if this can be ripped. Yeah, it can, but not the way I want. So I'm going to cut it. But how cute is this little polka dotted ribbon? I think it's just adorable. Alright, I will use that later. I will learn to bring my pokey tool in here someday. Someday I'll learn. or not. Who knows? Okay, how cute is that? I'm getting glue off my fingers. Okay. These are just some pieces that are in my, you know, scrap pile. Make pretty little snippets. Of course, that piece of bling is not from my scrap pile, but these little pieces of lace and trim are, and I just think, I mean, just look at that. That's so cute. Do I want to bring that down and glue it? I do think that I do. And I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but glue is everywhere on my table. Thankfully, it seems to be coming off rather easy. At least there's that. Okay. And all over my fingers. Oh, that is so cute. That is adorable. Okay. I'm just going to stick that down in here. Well, let's see. I think I want to bring this forward here because this is going to be hanging up. In my craft room, and I got to figure out how I want it configured, how I want it to look. I want more of this showing. Let me bring that up just a little. There we go. I like, yes. And bring these forward because, yes. All right, guys, that is that one. I'm going to stand up and have a look. Oh, I love it. I'm going to give you all a close-up of it. So cute, so adorable, so pretty and shabby. Has an elegance to it. It's gonna look so good hanging in my craft room. And just give you all a little peek of the other three that are in my shop. This one very similar to the one that I just did, but not exactly. I made it a little bit different. I don't know if in the pictures, I mentioned that in the pictures in Etsy, I don't think that you can see this gold piece up underneath here. I don't think you can see it in the pictures, and I'm not sure why. It just didn't come through in the photos very well. But it's there, and I think it lends some elegance to it. Get over there, you key. Pretty, pretty key. There we go. All right. All right, my YouTube family and friends, thank you for joining me, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you were inspired. Do remember going over to my Etsy shop if you want any of these three. Head on over to Oohlala Vintage Treasures Etsy shop for all of her beautiful digitals, including these. And I thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a great day. Bye.